Hey YouTube, this is going to be a quick video where I'm going to go over how authors can create high quality illustrations like what you're seeing in the image back here using AI tools for basically for free or for very little money, and it doesn't require a significant amount of I don't know, technology skills basically. So it's unbelievable. If you look at some of these illustrations that I've been preparing for my novel, just the quality of the sketches. So the tool that I've been using is called Midjourney, and it's basically a text prompt where you enter in a rough description of what you want, and typically it will create 4 drafts like what you're seeing here. I'll run through exactly the steps involved, but then you basically pick your favorite of the images. In this case, I preferred this image in the top left-hand corner. That most closely aligned with the spaceship that I was seeing. But let's just cycle through and just give you a rough idea of some of the things it can do. So we're seeing quite a few spaceships here. Just the designs that it comes up with, it's unbelievable. It makes me into I don't know, Leonardo da Vinci, an incredible artist. And I'm not an incredible artist. So some more spaceship designs. Can I move my face? Yes, you can see down there, that one. There we go. More spaceship designs again. I did start out with spaceships. There's a lot of other videos in here, but just the quality of these images, it's unbelievable, the detail that it goes into. What I have found with some things, it really excels. I mean, with these spaceships, I was asking for a teardrop-shaped spaceship. If you're looking there, they're good designs. I wouldn't call all of these teardrop-shaped like that, especially that one in the bottom right-hand corner. That's maybe, but yeah, it's not really. Okay, this is one of the speeders from chapter 5 in the book. If you haven't already bought a copy of the book, it's called An Unexpected Arrival. It'll be coming out around March or April 2024. So keep your eyes peeled. Here's some more of the speeders. Sometimes it can be very hard. You have to pick one of these to go with when it gives the 4 drafts, and they're all so good that yeah, it can be very hard. Just look at that detail there. It's very good. Some sailing ships here. So Midjourney really excels at some things, but you've got to be very, very clear of your instructions, and it doesn't always seem to take all those instructions on board, is what I found. For this one, I wanted the ship to be a bit more massive, and it just didn't really seem to do that. Here we've got Thomas Brisbane looking into his telescope. Scene of the convicts. Another scene from the convicts. I'm just going to flick through at a bit of a faster rate. This is one of the meetings, gatherings, futuristic city. I love this. It's one of the Australian villages. The story is set in Australia. One of the convicts digging a grave. Another version. We've got William Buckley there. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Corroboree. Some of the story's got a sci-fi and a historic element, so from one of the sci-fi chapters. Horse-drawn carriage. And it takes about 60 seconds normally for it to come up with these. Probably give 5 minutes once you add in that you want to pick your favorite design, and you know, sometimes it doesn't exactly work as you hoped. Here's one of the teachers looking off into the mountains. One of the battles back in the futuristic city. Oh. One of the huts. I like that. Future spaceman flying. Oh. Oh. Okay, yep, this is some of the spies from the story. We've got future spacemen walking down one of the spaceships. Yep, this is one of the meetings. Earth didn't really look exactly like Earth to me, this one, but still pretty good. Oh, I liked this. This is the baddie looking out as he's plotting. And this is another version of him. See, sometimes I couldn't decide. One of these two is going to make it into the chapter. But, picking between that, I mean, this one he looks strong and angry looking out into the open. This one here, he looks kind of, skinny and pale faced, a bit more scary in a different type of way, I reckon. Oh, one of the letters, it's just beautiful. Back to the ship. This time it came up with a better quality sort of one. This was one of the problems as well. If you're an author and you're trying to come up with illustrations, if they're showing your characters, I mean, this ship is not the same as the ship that was shown before, and I haven't figured out a way yet to make Midjourney show that same illustration again. Oh, I like this. And I think that's almost it. This is towards the end of the book. Okay, so we've got this different cities that it came up with. And then some of the emblems. I like this. Oh. Oh. Anyway, I just I don't have words for the quality of this. So the tool is Midjourney. I am using its cheapest plan, which was I think $10 a month, or 18, which comes down to about 18 Australian dollars if you're down under here. That being said, that is very, 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 very affordable for coming up with however many illustrations I've come up with. As I said, it excels at some things, not others. There's a few illustrations here that I've left out, which are going to be for my next book that you can see. This one, I won't even go into what I was trying to get it to create, but it fell short. The tool's not perfect. There's two areas where the communication can go wrong. You've got a vision in your head, you're putting it into words. That's the Midjourney, I think. I think that's where the name comes from, Midjourney. And then it takes those words and converts it into another image. So it's in the middle there. Anyway, that's my theory for how the name came about. If you look at these images here, when my second book comes out, because this is for the front of the second book, I'll be able to talk about it a bit more, but yeah, it's not the vision that I had at all. Okay, without any further ado, let us get into Midjourney. So, first up, you need to have an account on Discord. So that's quite easy. Just Google Discord, download, open, sign in, give your email, give your life away. Don't do that. Once you've got Discord, then you can go to Midjourney on Google, click on it. You basically click that. There's an option on there to sign in with, oh dear, all of my illustrations. There's an option to sign in with Discord. You'll do that, and when you're back in Discord, if I can find it here, you will find Midjourney is up here in the left-hand corner. So you can click on it, and then you can join some of these newbies chats. You can sort of link it all, but you can't start posting until you have you can't start posting it until you have signed up for a subscription. Sorry, getting my tongue tied, can't even think of what I'm saying. And basically you can click on any of these newbies chats to get started, and everyone is just posting up images of like 24/7, amazing quality images, as you can see. So I will give a quick example. I'm gonna have to think of something to create. Okay, let's have one more whirl at creating that illustration that I wanted for the other book. So imagine, sorry, I should say what I'm doing. So you do a / here, and then you type the words imagine, spacebar, and it will come up with this prompt. So the imagine prompt is just telling it to come up with something. All right, a claw-like. So then you give it the description that you want. In this case, I want a claw reaching up to grab the earth. Claw-like 3-finger alien. No, we'll call this a 3-finger claw of an alien, similar to the movie Alien, reaching up from the bottom of the page. Reaching up from the bottom of the picture to grab the earth. Earth is floating in space with blank background. Dystopian, if I can spell, which I cannot. Dystopian picture. There we go. We got there. Dystopian picture. I think that's basically it. Let's see what it comes up with. It's not going to be good. I should have picked a better example. You can also use Midjourney to create AI images of yourself. I did not have any luck with that, but just another thing that you can use it for. So, it's starting, it's generating. So what you'll see is it will come up with 4 potential images, and we're going to get these 4 buttons that are here. And no, look, you can already see it's coming up with 5 fingers. I said 3 fingers. 3. It does not understand 3. This AI tool is unbelievable. What? See, and this is where I think it excels at some things, but the technology is not perfect yet. I mean, that is cool. E.T. phone home. Yeah, you'll see once I come up with the actual image. But anyway, so let's say that this had come up with something that I liked. I have an option. Say I like this one. I can either upscale version 4, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I can upscale any of them. When I do that, I'll show you what happens. It basically gives a higher quality, large image of that one. See, there we go. You can now save this one, or it'll be stored in your little Midjourney thingy. Or you can click on one of these version ones. And what that will do, say I click version 4, because I like that. It will spit out another 4 images that are using version 4 there as its inspiration. So in a nutshell, that's basically how you use Midjourney. You can do a bit of playing around. Another option is you can give it a URL rather than saying imagine. You can tell it to base the image that it's creating off that URL, and that's another pretty cool option for what you can do. I want to try and come up with something, I don't know, entirely new. Let's see. Imagine a black and white sketch of a teardrop-shaped spaceship, futuristic, very large Star Wars design style, white background faded borders. Midjourney doesn't understand punctuation, so really I don't even need to put these commas in, but you know, it sort of helps there. This is just that's a bit of an example of sort of what I was writing when I came up with some of those spaceship designs that we saw a bit earlier. If I, oh, no, we don't want that. Yeah, there it is. There we go. When I came up with some of these earlier spaceship designs, I was giving it instructions similar to that. So if you see, like, what it comes up with each time is quite unique. Whoa, submarines. See, this time it has come up a bit more with, like, that teardrop shape. Like, I like that. Anyway, so in a nutshell, that is how you use Midjourney. If you're an author and you're coming up with just even some rough designs to show to an illustrator later, this is a great tool because what I found working with an illustrator for my book is that there was about 30, maybe even 40 emails back and forth to get these designs how we wanted them, which is 100% worth it. But you know, with Midjourney you can spit out all these designs and then you could go and take that to an illustrator and show them. Or for some of these sketches, they're going to go inside the chapters, and it just as a tool amplifies what you can do. As a tool, as an author, amplifies like your options of what you can do and what you can create. So I think it's an amazing tool. As an author and people in heaps of other areas, I think it's 100% worth having a look at. Thank you and goodbye.